Abeg, make una allow me drink water, drop cup for ground, abeg. For the past 2 days, if I post anything, if I talk anything, Jollof, they talk about Victor Osimhen, Jollof, they talk about Victor Osimhen. I no wish Victor Osimhen bad. I no pray for a downfall. I no dey celebrate a downfall. He's not even down anyway. You know understand? I just trying time. You know, it gets some kind of time where Canada dey cool. It gets some kind of time Canada go hot. So na just the time when you're cool. And definitely na just space of 4 months. January, bigger club fit sign am. So I no wish am any bad. The only thing when I talk and I go still emphasize am. Why I talk for a matter because now damage control now I want make we just control. But at the end of the day, you go give one bulldog, make it be back to display more or to prove his stupidity. How can you come out publicly to say that you recorded the conversation of your coach? Football be like court. No coach go not trust you. Let's be very honest with ourselves. No coach go not trust you because I guess the guy thing want to because the fear say you go record it. And he gave his bulldog to actually showcase his, you know. So not be me do anything. At the end of the day, I try to correct, they block me. So now they don't see the consequence of what happened. So if I talk, if I do anything, nobody can say Jollof this. The only thing when I want you to reach out to Victor Osimhen, if you go see the video, definitely you go see I'm a big name. You know understand? I'm very influential. This trying time, put in the work. The people where they do say that they ask for loan and all those kind of things, pay cut and all of that. Prove yourself. Say you are still Victor Osimhen. Delay is not denial. Now maybe that is you, now maybe your love. You don't understand. The only big man don't get money. The fabric of data. I dey stretch the hand of love and the hand of care, and I dey give you my shoulder to cry, my brother. It shall be well. Shalom.
Mr. Jollof, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I even see a lot of this I stand with Osimhen's post as being unnecessary. You have to not understand how football works or how the game, entertainment, the sports industry works, right? To think that this is a challenge. This is no big deal. Osimhen is not the first player to be aced from the team by, I don't know why, the Lukaku that was signed into Napoli now. Lukaku, upon his return to Chelsea after a few games, was already, so it's normal. This is the same thing Kylian Mbappe went through, right? The only thing was that the PSG owner were not as terrible as the Napoli owner, and so they reincorporated him to the team. And so it's normal. In another one season, Osimhen would, for the lack of better words, walk into any club he wants and then without any severance to Napoli. So it's their loss, right? He's not playing football for them, but he will not stop him from playing football. He will be training. David De Gea has been out of football for a whole year. Upon return to acting football in his first game, he saved the penalty and then had about 9 saves. So it's no big deal. Napoli in itself, right, is a culture with them. They use and dump. So unfortunately, someone like you is supposed to be exposed and know a lot of this. I understand that there is really nothing. You are already taking it quite spiritual. You talk too much. This is not a point. This is not. It is Osimhen's outburst, Osimhen's reaction, Osimhen's style. Does it in any way reflect how this is being treated? I can say that for free. It is not. So every player, go and check. Go and read up how big names. Osimhen and a couple of all these other guys. Some of these names I cannot pronounce, but I've read a lot of them, watched a couple of videos. Go on YouTube, go Google. It will help you to understand what is happening. It is a lifestyle. It's normal with Napoli and its founder to treat his players like that. What they actually wanted to do was to make money off of Osimhen, push him to signing a contract in December. And all of you are saying there at some point, oh, Osimhen should not have signed, Osimhen should not have signed, Osimhen should not have signed. And then you do not bloody care what's happening. And now the guy is not talking. Some of you are now using it as a way to get him to provoke. And when he talks, you say he talks too much. Allow him be. It's not the first time. He's going to definitely have clubs he will train with. For the next 1 year, he's fit and able. Osimhen is just 25. He will still be fine. He's not the first player to go through whatever he's going through now. And I'm disappointed like people like Jollof, who is supposed to be knowledgeable of this whole charade. He's taking it personal and going to. What was the meaning of this video you did, where using a Rema song where he said that superhero before, now a Valian, and then you are now, look at the comments you are making in between. Quite unnecessary. Quite unnecessary. I do not have to do a video to start with Osimhen. It is normal. What is going through now is normal. And for him to have played football to this highest level, he understands that this is supposed to be so. Unfortunately, players get reaction. Thomas Partey stopped training before he was signed by Arsenal from Atletico. Players react. Osimhen has not done any of this. He's still a Napoli player. And guess what? No matter what Napoli father gets to do, he still has to pay Osimhen for the whole of the season. You still have to pay him. He earns his money. There's nothing they're going to do about that. And then the guy has the right to walk into any club. He keeps fit. He keeps banging in the training. He keeps doing his bit. It's just that we'll not be seeing him regularly to watch it. It's those of us that love to see him play that should even be not to Osimhen. Osimhen is good. He will not be injured unnecessarily for this period. And then he can walk into any club. Guess what? He can walk into any club. You'll be shocked at the amount of clubs that will be asking for him. None of the interest you are getting now will reduce because Osimhen has not played football for a couple of months. He would, and by January, while if he doesn't return to, if the club doesn't get him, Napoli doesn't incorporate him back to the club, he will begin to have agreement in what was it called? In principle. You have an agreement in principle with some of these clubs, and then he will walk into them and earn his money. You people should stop all this. I'm seeing a lot of I stand to Osimhen's post. This is not necessary. Those of you that are attacking people like Mr. Jollof that is supposed to be smart enough to understand that, I'm also disappointed. However, nothing spoiled. Nothing spoiled. Big boy, right? Nothing spoiled. Again, like I said, if you go and do a bit of research with the football, we know that these things are normal. Napoli does this consistently every Eke market day. Not the first time. They did it to Koulibaly, did it to a lot of their stars. This Lukaku that they have signed, they will do it to him. Go and check. So it's unfortunate that we are not so knowledgeable of what is happening around us. We are enclosed in our world, so we either spiritualize these things or then we create unnecessary narratives around it. It's not necessary. Osimhen is good and it's good. Big ups, right? Areas that needs to be improved should be improved, but it is not his attitude that has cost him. This is a Napoli lifestyle and practice. It's a trade, a stock in trade for them, and the founder has been a mafia from beginning. So forget him. Osimhen will be fine. Just one season, Osimhen can go to any club he like at that time, and then discuss any terms he wants to, and then another. All of you say he should go to Saudi Arabia and all that. The guy is also smart enough. The club should not make any money from him anymore. You treat somebody that was a superhero for you, that gave you the trophy after nearly over 30 years, what many of these your players could not do, and then you treat him like that. You want to earn money from him. The guy is ready to pay the sacrifice and walk into any club he likes. And I stand with Osimhen. If there's anything, if there's a thing, by the way, I'll catch another time. Bye for now.